Oh, damn. Twitch Tuesday. Damn. Ah, man.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
Fuck, let's just stay on YouTube. We'll try again next week, guys. We'll try Twitch Tuesday next week. That's a tough one to remember, man. Deep in the Zen forgot Twitch. We'll be right with you guys. Zen's dumping. Did we fuck up, guys?
And it's gone.
We're gonna talk about it. YouTube Tuesday. You guys in the comments just still do not get Zen. It's like actually pretty embarrassing, man. Y'all still don't get it. We're gonna talk about it. I want it free money. Trickle in, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, go read the white paper a couple times, man. What's up, guys? How we feeling?
Did Trey rug me? Did this guy rug me?
Crypto Rich. Think Billions. Was good. Cryptomance. Crypto Ryan. Crypto Moore. Alex, Rick, Sante, Candace, Daniel, Court, J Des, Modern Simplicity, Scribe, Turtles Only. We want more. Hey, it's pretty cheap right now. It's pretty cheap. A lot of distractions right now. What up, Marky Mark? You finished dumping Zen yet? Yeah. Dennis, I still don't even think I'm in profit from all of my wallets. I probably won't see profit for a while. But yeah, we about to talk about this, man. We got some stats to dig into. We got some charts to dig into. Up to about 200 million in futures in. I haven't checked mine. I'm in the billions though. So oops. No Twitch Tuesday. Yeah, I forgot. It's fun, but it's not the incentive, isn't it? It's like I don't see any benefit. I'm not really seeing any benefit from doing it. I'll try to remember next week though. I should set like an alarm. Remember, it's Twitch Tuesday. What up, Hex and more? K Valley, Zen Gang, Digital Substance, Crypto Ryan, H Freeman, Crypto Kush, Jeff King, playing Hex, on vacation listening to all these Hex OGs, quote, crying is absolutely great. Yeah, I say if you're on vacation, but on my feed, bro, I don't want it on my feed. I'm tired of, I had to get out. It's like the ignorance and the what's the word? Not naive, but kind of similar to naive. Like Hexicans, man, you know what's crazy is it's like all the Hexicans have the Dunning-Kruger effect on them. It's like they are that. You know what I'm saying? They think they're smarter. But they really ain't that smart. You know what I'm saying? They're in a cult, you know, and they just can't figure, they don't see that. And that's fine. Ain't nothing wrong being a cult, just don't die. Don't die. Cults are cool. If you're the leader. Am I right? Am I right? What up, Hornet UK? Starting to pump now. All right, let's dig into this. Let's we haven't looked at the long-term charts in a minute. So I want to take a peek at those first. I know, guys, I know, but we got to do it. We got to keep up with what's going on. Okay, nothing's going on. Let's see. ETH. Ooh. Well, now. A little bit of a crack there. Does ETH roll over? I think it would have if it wasn't for Zen. Everybody's looking at this ultrasound money. Okay, so it's stabling out a little bit. I was wondering, is Zen going to take this thing straight down to deflationary? I mean, it's deflationary now, but is it going to take it to negative where it was at the start? Man, I just think, I mean, there's a lot of things in the pot right now. I think the coin or the token, it's a coin now. The coin right now is like, I guess at face value, Zen isn't really, you know, it's not really anything, but the whole recipe of it kind of makes it a monster. Let's check the gas. Let's see what's going on with the gas. So gas is down a little bit. That's good. I mean, depends on how you want to look at it. 40% in the past 24 hours. Oh, they got the name now. Like, it's the same shit that I said with Hex. Remember when Hex first came out? I think it's on this channel. I would bet that if you went and dug, you could find videos where I was looking at Uniswap. Let's go to Uniswap. Okay, go here. And Hex was like, I don't remember where, but it was like up here as far as TVL went on the on Uniswap. And I was saying that was a billboard for people to look at it and see it and grab and bring it attention. Now, I'm sure that worked, but when they went and found out what it was and who it was from, it turned a lot of them off. That's just facts. I'm not trying to, I mean, it's an opinion, but it's facts. You know what I'm saying? Like people, Richard Hart is it's kind of like Justin Sun. It's kind of one of those things where he's his worst enemy, almost. But he wants it to be decentralized, but he has all the coins. It's like, well, he does. I don't know if he does. I don't think he wants X to be decentralized. I think he always says that centralization is good, but it's good for almost everything. It's good for almost nothing except for Tesla and X. That's like the only times it's good. So every other time we see Celsius, all centralization isn't good. So my point is, this could be seen as a billboard for why is the supply going down? What's going on with the gap? For the smart people, the nerds, they see this and say, oh, it's Zen crypto. And they see that it's been, now after one day, it's like, oh, okay, whatever. For 2 days, after 3 days, like how many more days of it being, I mean, it's up. It's did 40% in the last 24 hours, 23% in the last 3 hours. So this is going to slowly trend down. We got to talk about the supply too. But yeah, Uniswap and what's this? See? Oh, OpenSea, yeah. Figured. Yeah. So it's doing more gas than Uniswap and OpenSea. Like, that's reason to maybe check out Zen. Damn, this gas fucking pumps. Aww. Damn. Well, I did my stuff for this morning already. So yeah, this is a billboard, and for smart people who understand gas and understand what's going on with the supply and understand and this will make, and I feel like Zen will make Ethereum, maxis, those guys you see on Twitter every now and then, they're like Ethereum, ultrasound money, like this website. So they are the people that you kind of want to like Zen. And that's a good reason to like Zen. Hey, Zen helps Ethereum. So I just don't want to bet against that, And then it's from Google. It's like, why would you bet against this stuff? They go discover it, and then they, instead of seeing someone, it's nothing against Richard Hart. I love him. I love Richard Hart. But like Jack said, which we're going to play right now, he looks like a scammer, guys. It just looks like a scammer. I think, you know what I think? Maybe he'll do this too. Richard Hart should, let's go to let's go to Richard Hart. Go to the old Richard Hart. I'm talking about the old Richard Hart. Not the Hex Richard Hart. I'm talking about the old Richard Hart. Can we sort by oldest? Yes. If he goes back to something like, maybe. He's lost the hair now, so. This Richard Hart.
Our next guest.
This is when people took him serious.
That's the reason that stores of value are worth more.
It's still a little bit flashy, but it's a different, if he changed his persona back to this, maybe Hex, but since it's going to be centralized, since it's centralized, it's him. So if he goes back to this, people take him serious. But being that they go to Hex and when they find out about Hex, he looks like a scammer, you know what I'm saying? It pushes a lot of people away. You find out about Zen, you find out that he used to work at Google in the beginning and what he did at Google, and how that relates way more to crypto than, you know, email blasting. I love Richard Hart. He's unfollowed me, so I'm the Django Unchained, right? So I can a little bit, and it's down, so I don't really care that much. It's like, fuck it. I'm over it. I'm over it. So if you're trying to get me to sell, I'm not gonna sell, man. Richard. Back to Zen. All right, let's look at chat. My bad. Went off on a little tangent there. But looking at my statistics, it looks like you guys like that stuff. So let's keep doing it. What's up, chat? DCA into Zen, but not expecting much. All right. Where are we at? Let's go back to this. I want to see how MEXC is doing as far as centralization. Let's see. Please be down. Please be down. Oh, fuck. Aww. But I think I saw something. Oh, yeah, it went down. But they had a total of like 40 something, right? I don't know. Calm down, guys. Calm down. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll go back to yesterday's video. But this isn't theirs, though. Like, it's theirs, but yeah, that's what people got to understand. You guys have, if you guys are on MEXC, get your fucking coins. If you got, okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. If you guys want this shit to succeed, you got to take your coins off MEXC. Put it like that. Take your coins off of MEXC and use Uniswap before they fucking get hacked or something and dump the shit to zero. Put it like that. So this is like, it's kind of both because people have their coin. These are users' coins in MEXC. So it's kind of like, it's not their fault that people are using MEXC, you know? But yeah, Huobi, that's better. MEXC, man, we got to get off of there, yo. I don't trust MEXC. Yeah, man. Get your coins off of there, man. Huobi too. All of them. Get your coins, because that's showing as their shit. And it is. They can just say, oh, these are mine. Well, thanks. Sell, you know? You don't want none of that, man. You know, this is better. Gate.io, good. What's this address right here? This is like somebody's just buying. Yeah, this guy's just buying. 217 million. Might not be a bad idea, actually. I'm looking at it like, yo, how much? So I'm looking at the supply of Hex, right? And in the early days, it started out total supply 3 billion. And then it went to, in the span of about a week, 2 weeks, it went to 17. If we look at Zen, 7, 8. So it's doing about the same as Hex. So I said, you know, 1 Zen, 1 Hex sounds about right. Because this is going to slow down shortly. Like, this is really going to slow down because doing 1 day mints I'm not doing them shits. I don't think. I mean, now might be a good time to do it because the price might run because nobody's doing them. So the few that take the risk and do the 1 days might come up, but it's like, so yeah, like you could probably do a 1 day mint right now. And by tomorrow, I think tomorrow the price will be up. The RSI is starting to kind of like bend a little bit, you know? So it's kind of looking like it's kind of changing. It's like this momentum is kind of running out, you know? I don't know. I'm not buying any. I probably should be though. Cause I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, the supply. Yeah. So let's look at, yeah, like I said, this is Jack's response to people crying about him saying that Richard Hex, him looking like a scammer hurts Hex, you know? And what's crazy is in the video that I posted yesterday, people just don't get shit, man. People don't be listening to what people say. Here it is.
I think
This is the first interview Richard Hart and Jack Levin. Now, from what I heard Jack said last night, he was introduced through Maddie Allen or Allen. And so Maddie Allen put these two together. So I guess he found them. So, you know, if you're going to be mad, somebody be mad at Maddie, you know what I'm saying?
I'd like to hear more about you. I mean, your Twitter profile is like number 27.
Richard Hart said, I want to know about you. I'm interested in you. You know, I think he might have done, you know, either he's bigging him up or he's like, oh damn, I didn't think he was gonna go make a fucking crypto on me. Damn.
I think I'd like to hear more about you. I mean,
but it's like, I think y'all ever seen Artificial Intelligence? Steven Spielberg. It's about a little boy robot. Jack Levin is like that robot. He doesn't mean any harm. He's like, oh yeah, I'll do a crypto too.
Your Twitter profile is like number 27.
He's like, well, and we're just like, no, man, don't make a fucking crypto, man. No, you're gonna take all my users from me, man. But
number 21, actually, but
because I can't remember. I haven't watched this whole thing fully, but I don't think he even said anything about Zen in this shit. I didn't hear him say anything about Zen. I didn't know he had a crypto until Yuli said something. Y'all know who Yuli is.
Doesn't really matter. I think
it's flexible, isn't it?
It's flexible.
Flexible and like it's braggable.
So he's saying that you're in Google, so you did Google, so you can flex that.
I think I'd like to hear more about you. I mean, your Twitter profile is like number 27 Googler.
Number 21, actually, but
21, nice.
Doesn't really matter. I think
it's flexible, isn't it?
It's flexible.
Flexible and like it's braggable. You gotta come on, man. It's in your profile. It's obviously good for bragging. The reason I want you to flex is because, you know, for people that don't understand, I know so many wildly smart people in Hacks and PulseChain. And I think that a lot of people that aren't in our communities don't understand how darn smart we are. And then if you like listen to
now, peep how he's saying we. I just want you to peep how he's saying we. You know, he started this off saying for him to brag because we are smart. He's calling him smart. This is all a way for him to call him smart. Don't try to ignore that.
We have amongst ourselves.
As a Hexkin, I think a lot of Hexkins are trying to ignore that shit. That Richard Hart bigged him up, man. So maybe y'all should check him out.
Or watch our live stream.
What if Richard Hart comes out next week and like, oh, I love Zen. I think it's great. No admin keys. You know, he says all that shit. And then all you people that the Hexkins is like, what the fuck is it? Anyway.
And see what we talk about. And then you go into other communities and listen to what's going on there. We're way smarter. Like, there's no question. So like, I just, you know, I think that when you have these people that have, you know, are either billionaires or geniuses or have great track records that say, I love Hex or I love PulseChain.
So which one is Jack? Because he said he liked Hex. He's going to go into that, but he likes Hex. He's going to say that.
Track records that say, I love Hex or I love PulseChain or Richard's great or any of that stuff. It helps these guys that don't know any better understand that we are good. Why did you choose? I mean, I think you like Hex. Is that accurate?
I think you might be right.
Okay. So why do you like Hex? I mean, when someone, I know that you've had this question.
Why do you like Hex? That's what he asked him.
From other people, like, oh, Hex, the scam. You like the scam? What do you answer?
Well, there's two answers, right? So, Richard, you kind of look like a scammer.
Told him to his face. Told him to his face that he likes it, one, because you look like a scammer. Okay? Because he said two reasons.
But
I've transcended.
We get it. You look like a scammer, but you're not.
I don't think there's any scammer that looks like me. I'm sorry. Really,
here's the thing. Here's the thing. There's this concept called hiding in the light, right? When you hide in the light.
Shit.
You're very visible for what you want people to think, except that you're not. So this is the opposite. Right? So what I feel is maybe, but here's the thing: the real scammers don't look like scammers. I love the scam look. I think it's really cool. But
real scammers don't. So he's saying it to his face.
I think.
What happened?
Right, so what I feel is want people to think, except that you're not. So this is the opposite. Right? So what I feel is maybe, but here's the thing: the real scammers don't look like scammers. I love the scam look. I think it's really cool. But
I don't know why I ended it like that. Anyway, yeah. So here was, and then everybody got mad because yesterday he said what? They did the same thing. That's why people aren't getting into Hex.
To the spaces, maybe I can answer them.
This was last night.
Click that link up at the top with the little
somebody immediately asks, can you explain why you waited after your project launched to be critical of Richard Hart finished product Hex?
So he didn't wait. I don't think he's even being critical. It's just the truth. Like that's what he asked him on that stream is, why do you think people don't fuck with Florin? You look like a scammer. That's why. That's what's hurting you guys' bag. Richard Hart looks like a scammer. Or our bag, man. So,
and then somebody else replied,
but I'm not saying y'all because I'm not really tripping about it.
What did he say that
I feel like he's gonna come back around. You know, and he'll get back. I think it's all in his little formula.
Cool. There's some questions coming in. Answer them. Somebody immediately Hart finished product Hex. And then somebody else replies, what did he say that wasn't true? I'm being serious. I'm just learning about this. Yeah, there was some controversy with with the voice chat, and a lot of people are freaking out. Someone asked me on the voice chat on the
Man, I just happened to look over and say Trevon switched up quick. I don't think so, man. I think I switch up when I see something that's better. That's what I do. I get excited. I'm not the guy that does the team thing or does the click thing or the gang thing. I'm by myself, and I'm that nigga y'all don't like that switch sides. Yeah, I'm switching sides, nigga. You gonna stay on the losing team?
Telegram.
Are you gonna see are you gonna pivot?
What do I think? What can change Richard's perception of being a scammer? And the first thing I said, and I think I talked about PulseChain a little bit, I said,
if I didn't do that shit, I wouldn't have gotten Hex. In the beginning, day 8.
There's no scamminess activity that I can see anywhere. And so unless PulseChain does something really bad.
PulseChain. It said PulseChain. That's crazy. I've been saying forget PulseChain. I switched. I've been saying I don't care about that shit no more, man. And it just was like him unfollowing me was like the cherry on top. It's like, oh, well, fuck you too then.
Community or the people who are building on it or just anything to do with economic energy.
It's a gesture. My bad, I'm talking all over this, man.
What can change Richard's perception of being a scammer? And the first thing I said, and I think I talked about PulseChain a little bit, I said, there's no scamminess activity that I can see anywhere. And so unless PulseChain does something really bad to either the community or the people who are building on it or just anything to do with economic energy, then I am fully supporting PulseChain. But hey,
yeah, basically the same thing I would say, or I'm saying now. Yeah, when PulseChain comes out, that basically translation to me is when it come out, I'll fuck with it. Like until then, what are we talking about PulseChain for? Ain't nothing to say. Somebody in Discord this morning came in there and said, yeah, well, they said something else, but I read it as this. Yeah, and when PulseChain comes out, it'll be on 2 chains. And I'm like, man, that's like when you with a really hot chick and you say some dumb shit and she don't give you none. Like, man, what you talking about PulseChain for? Nigga, get off me. You talking about PulseChain and shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Bye. Go home. You just go home. I'm not trying to hear that shit, bro. Okay. PulseChain.
If something terrible happens, then I don't have any rosy glasses on. I'll be critical of it. If something does happen. Now, on the response of I made the response where I said nobody will be hating Richard or calling him a scammer, a potential scammer, if he reduces the risk of losing the original address.
Now, is that true or false? Is that true or false? If Richard Hart or the OA burns all those coins, what can people FUD from that angle anymore? I don't think so.
Or somebody stealing the keys from him and then dumping away on the community's heads. And I also mentioned that he could be himself be scammed and be called a scammer involuntarily should that happen. And so my suggestion is that one of those,
as a Hexagon, that's what I would like to see something about them. Like that's just I don't know. Do you need that much hex?
of that factor.
It made me want to burn some more.
To burn the OA.
Actually, I'm gonna go burn it. Like, you know what? I don't need all this shit.
And I do obviously realize that OAs is linked to the total supply of hex, and that's how the yield is generated. But the question wasn't about the yield. The question was about Richard Hart's being perceived as a scammer by everybody outside of the hexagon community. And I basically said, look, you know, that's an issue. Everybody talks about the OA. I mean, people may understand or not understand.
It ain't even that. Everybody talks about Richard Hart. You know, he's the best and worst thing for it. Just like Tron Justice Sign, man.
And what is the mechanics of the OA?
And the sooner we acknowledge that, it's best to acknowledge that shit down here when it's down. You know, when it's at its worst, acknowledge that shit now. Handle it now as a community. Be like, yo. Do some soul searching and be like, yeah. Be like, do what I'm doing. Be like, you know what? Yeah, Richard, you don't need all them damn coins. Or whatever, you know?
The risk is there. And
stop fucking flexing. The shit's not working. Whatever. Whatever you feel like you just wanted to say that shit now.
Publicly get rid of it. I'm not saying this is the right thing to do for Richard, for community, or hex price, or hex yield. That was my response to a direct question of how I feel the risk could be removed from Richard being continuously attacked from outside.
Yeah, if the OA has something to do with the yield, there has to be a way that you could set up a contract or something that the OA could send those funds to the contract and have it do the exact same thing it was supposed to be doing. There's got to be a way. I'm putting it out there.
Who do not understand what he's all about. So that was my answer. And yeah, hopefully it explains a few things. Let's see, there's a few people wanted to speak. So hey guys.
Let's look at the Zen chart. Whoa, what a chat. Let's see. Bro, you gonna flood Vitalik's wallet too? What if Vitalik loses keys? It's a good point, but no, I'm not going to. I'm just saying what he's saying is the reason you asked. He asked. Why did you call him a scammer or whatever? It's too good to fast forward. He just wants to be called the world's first trillionaire. That's crazy. Yeah, now you think about it. Oh man. Damn. That is like a documentary. That's what the documentary dude said. We may have the world's first. No, nigga, look at the liquidity. Come on. Looking at Zen market cap. Oh, it's a nice little candle right there. Oh, no, you're not doing no more 1 days. No more 1 days. Gotta buy it. Oh. Yeah, man. I can't wait for the day Richard Hart comes out and says he likes Zen. First stream back, he's like, oh yeah, I like Zen. No admin keys, open source. Market cap 1.8 million. This is a true market cap too. Fully diluted market cap. So, and that's what all of the coins, I mean, they're mostly not staked. There's a few staked, but what's it at? 632. 633. Let's slow down. Oh, let's check out this stat site. Shout out to this. We're gonna check this out right after this. I got a hey, where's Sprove at? I got a copyright on that video. for that. We're gonna dig into these stats. What beat was that? Man, stole somebody's beat. He's old and OA to be playing Marquette game. Yeah, nobody cares about a fake. Not anymore. People know how it works. Everybody knows how Marquette works now. Nobody's gonna. I mean, some people might. I guess if you want dumb money. Who's still minting? Y'all still minting? I don't mean one day, like period. Or y'all got y'all wallets and y'all done. I'm gonna do a poll.
Pause.
Check out that poll. Pulse was originally a fork of BSC, now it's ETH POS fork. That's why I say, like, I know I'm really fuddy right now for the hexagons, but just know I'm an entertainer for one. This is just entertainment. That's the first and most important thing. This is for entertainment, guys. Let's know that. Let's get that right up. It's entertainment. Let's give you that. We're gonna let that poll cook for a second. So this is a Zen crypto stat site. You can go to my Discord and find this, or maybe somebody will post it. I think this is very valuable, so I don't want to just have this everywhere. So here we are. Total users. Well, this is kind of old. So it's kind of old. So there's a way to refresh it. I've seen refresh. I don't know how to do this. Maybe somebody knows. Refresh what? I'll just buy. I don't want to be in that position. That's why I want to just mint. Like, yeah, I want to have mints. I want to have, put it like this. I'm going to keep on doing wallets until I have max mints ending every week or day or however I want to do it. Right now it's week or every 3 days or so. And just keep on. So when I get one, I do it for the max. Just like Hex. So I don't have to buy. I've already started. I'm already ahead. Let's see. If I was on this rich list right now, Let's see where I would be. Oh yeah, well I can't really calculate it. Can't really calculate it. I can calculate it versus this. Oh no, I can't. You can't see the future inflation. That's what I want to see. I want to see the future inflation. That'd be a cool number to see. Yeah. That's what's up though. So I'm expecting almost as much as the supply is. Because I did a lot of wallets. I don't have to buy it. How much would it cost to buy how much I'm about to get? Like to buy it, I'm gonna have to watch it go down. I'm gonna have to not chase the pumps. Like, nah. DCA, maybe, yeah. How many can you buy? Mint and buy. I don't know about that, man. That might be the play, is if you really think this is gonna be, if I'm really, really confident in this, mint and buy might be the best way to go for the next couple of next year, maybe. That first year, you know, yeah, to get, I would never be able to accumulate how much. How many mint wallets do you have now? 363? Oh, I'm way past that. I'm probably in the 4s now. Shit, I made 50 like yesterday. Yeah, we watched. Matter of fact, I think I got a mint in there. I mean, this is an educational wallet. It's my educational seed. Okay, we gotta go to mint. Oh yeah, it's past 50. So 53 is where it starts. Okay, that's in 4 days. Yeah, I started doing the days because yeah, at least on this wallet, I'm gonna have to do the days on this one. So I'm putting the days in the account. It's past 50. Why do I keep clicking on? It's probably like in the 70s. Okay. Okay, so this. Yeah, this is it right here. This is the one that's about to end in a couple hours. 100,000. Yeah. Got a few more minutes. Man, go ahead and put the countdown, man. Damn. Yeah, this is a hex relative right here. Especially even like this right here, just like there's thought that went into not putting the countdown. 121. Let's see how much this is worth. Yeah, I forgot about this bag yesterday. I lost a lot of potential. Them failures really got me. I forgot I didn't sell it. 28. And what was this? This was like a 2-day. So it looked like 2-day. I mean, we could just do these and see what isn't profitable, just to see, just do them, just do a 3-day to see if it's even profitable, and that'll help you with the price. So it looks like I mean, it's profitable, just barely though. Like, it's not worth doing unless you're trying to like scrape it. Like, so what's happening is exactly what someone said in my Discord. Who was that? Janice. Once the price reaches profitability for short stakes, then the mentors will come back and sell price down, giving traders a chance to speculate. Meanwhile, the price floor, let me see, that wasn't it. Yeah, as profitability for 1 day decreases, the mint length will continue to get pushed out. So yeah, people are seeing that, okay, well, it's not no point in doing 2, so let me try 3. Let me try 4. And that goes back to this right here. 1 day. Mostly everyone's doing 1 day and 2 or 3 days. That's going to slide to that's going to slide all the way up to over time. It's going to gradually go up, right? To where it makes more sense to just buy it. So it's like, come on. It's a fucking layup, guys. This is a layup and you guys are missing the layup. It's really disappointing me. So if everybody's waiting, yeah, so looking like 2 day is out of there. So I've started doing like 14 for the short term to see if they're profitable, 14, 21, but still doing those like 300. Like, I make sure I get me some 300s in. They hard to do. I know. They hard to do. Because it's so far away. But once you get to the ladder, oh man. It's going to be sweet. I'm just buying it. Nigga, set up a ladder for $5. What the fuck? I'll just buy it. Oh, just make some risk. When there is none. So smart. Okay. So let's go to a wallet that we ain't done yet. Let's get one in. It's a long way down. This is not right. It's supposed to say 10. 13. I did 3 13s. Now I do like 21. You know, see where I messed up is I didn't do enough short-term stuff. So it's like I'm kind of like trying to keep myself entertained. I'm trying to build a short-term ladder real quick. I'm trying to build one real quick. So I had some coming in. I do have a ladder. I do have one ladder. It's on this wallet right here. But it don't start, it's weekly. So it's like, it's this one right here. 288, and then it goes down every week. So what's going to be dope about this one is each one's going to be bigger and bigger.
Pause.
So it's the first week. Second. Third. 4. So looking at this right here is interesting too. It's the same thing as this, but it's visualized different. There's no one really doing 180, 210 or 30 to 60. Only 3% did 30, 60, 60, 90. This tells me that in like a month or so, especially once these 1 days aren't profitable, that 30 unless a whole bunch of people come in right now and do a bunch of 30 and 60 days, 180 to 210, almost nobody did that shit. So these are gonna be the windows where it kind of runs up, I feel like. And then 360, that's when it's gonna be the heavy. Kind of. Yeah. So it's gonna be good to keep going. Cause this should go down. Peep how it's 11%, just like Hex with the total stake. So it's just like 10. $360. Yep. So that's interesting. Yeah, this stuff isn't refreshing. Let me see if anybody showed me how to refresh. I think somebody did say refresh. Hold up. There's that bacon. So this shit is crack. And that's what's crazy is I knew it. See, I could tell just from reading the white paper. At first I was like, eh. And then once I went and read the white paper, I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be crack. This is gonna be crack cocaine. To me, I already knew. I like Hex. So now it's just don't get caught catching the falling knife. I'm not gonna be buying anything. I'm gonna mint, and if it goes down like crazy, you know, it's tempting though. But I wanna, you know, I don't wanna give my gains back from DCN. And I got this huge ladder. You know what I'm saying? So I would say if you don't want to set up a ladder, maybe DCA. I don't think it's going to inflate like people think it is. I think it's going to be a lot more. It's going to start to become a lot more gradual, and then the pride people will peep that, and then it'll go up. I think it's just funny how seeing the stuff happen over and over and over again. How it does it's like a seesaw that's it's hard to catch in the beginning, but after a while, once you kind of beat the game, you're like, oh yeah, whatever people. It's like a seesaw. So yeah, when people realize that one day, when it starts to click, it may be too late. So yeah, I wish I would have did a lot more short ones because it's probably about to run. I wouldn't be surprised if it ran. I wouldn't be surprised if it went down either. But I think that's enough. Like if you minting and selling at a loss, then who are you? Dare you mint and sell for a loss? So new users definitely slow down. It's obvious. You know, because people don't want to do for a long time. Like people want to do the 1 day shit. Well, bots don't want to do anything but 1 day, 2 day. So once that's not profitable, the bots is out of here. And that means XEN, as far as MEXC, like you just gotta wait, man, and really think about it. Once it's not the botting for 1 2 days ain't profitable, I don't think they got bots building ladders. Like I think they probably just mining it. Like, you know, we've seen the pictures of the Chinese phones. People would they doing like 50 screens. All right, that's in the poll. Are you still doing XEN mints? 53% said no. Nice. Nice. My mint is ending tomorrow. I'm thinking of doing a 90 day. I'm thinking do one every day. Do one every day for every day. That's what I'm thinking. It's $5 yeah. If you got $5 to spend on gas for a year, I would do that. I would do like a year. I would start a year and do one every day for a year. So in a year, I got one coming back so I don't never have to buy any. I don't have to ever think about, oh, how long should I do this one? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be thinking like that. Yeah. I meant whenever I'm in front of my computer and think about it. Yeah. Masters want that quick flip, man. They need money now. It's my money and I need it now. Yeah, your strategy has to be relative to the amount of capital you have to risk. Yes. If I'm making a certain amount from Hex and Divs, that could pay for my gas. I could look at it like that if I want to, and I still won't even spend it all. So it's like, if you have some type of flow already, this is a no-brainer. That's who I'm talking to. If you're more conservative, I would say do at least one a week. Do one for a year, at least a week. You can do 5. If you watching me, you speaking English, you got $5. You know, for some gas. They give me that gas money, you know. It's like a little fee. And if it's not worth more than $5 a year from now, then just so what? It was just $5, you know? It's like a no-brainer. JG Wentworth. Every day can get you kind of like, you miss a certain amount of time. Yeah. XEN token amount minted hourly. Yeah, I'm ready for the refresh. Let me find that message. You be cooking next year when the AMP and EAA is way down. Yeah. Maybe. That's just what I'm thinking. What else? That's about it. Yeah. I want to see the holders of this go down as the 1 to 2 day mints aren't profitable. Or just barely. And this wallet right here is buying. Let's see. Man, it still ain't showing. $12,000 holders. Okay. So they're not counting the. Oh yeah. This will over time, yeah, because they're not holders yet. They're not holders until they mint the coins. Oh man, that's beautiful. So yeah, this is on its way to what? In the next year. In the next year, this is gonna be 633 or maybe more because people are buying. At least 633,000 in a year. You know, I just do these streams to convince myself. You know, I'm not trying to convince you. This is for me to talk it out and convince myself that I made the right move. This is the adoption amplifier, right? It don't seem like it when you in it. When you in the adoption amplifier, it don't seem like an adopt. But then afterwards, you like, whoa, yeah, that was an adoption amplifier. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that, you know what it is? It's the people that weren't in Hex, you get a pass. You get a pass. But if you were in Hex from the beginning or from the AA and you don't get this, Yeah, I don't think that's possible. Actually, I don't think it's possible to go through that and be like, oh, damn, it's the same thing. So, yeah, and if you weren't in Hex from the beginning, then I kind of feel you. You know what I'm saying? You don't really get it. You weren't here for the whole thing. But this is like when Hex, I was like, oh, this is an ICO, but it's not. It's a better way of doing one. It's not any promises. It's like this is the same kind of evolution. This is another evolution of it. Oh, okay, yeah, this is how you need to do decentral. Yeah, this is how you need to do this. And maybe somebody will fix something for the next one that eliminates the bots and stuff or something, you know? And it just keeps evolving. Of course you were wrong. Bro, I haven't lost on any of my mints yet. I just started losing. I haven't even lost yet because I haven't tried. I could sell still for a profit. Probably squeeze some profit out of it if I tried to. But I haven't lost yet on any of my mints. So if you're buying it and you're trying to catch this falling knife, yeah. What's really annoying me are the people who every time I say something about Zen, they post a chart and I'm like, yo, you know, that doesn't have anything to do with the game for right now, right? Like, if you're buying it, yeah, you buying it, it's just going down. I don't know why you would be buying it if you know the inflation is going to be very high in the beginning and you see it's profitable. Why would you be buying it if it's profitable to mine it? You see what I'm saying? Like, you're going to get wrecked. But now it's kind of changed now. But on the first day, yeah, it's a bad idea to buy it. It's much smarter to mint it. So, yeah, when you post a chart, like, it's an IQ test. It's the same thing. It's even more obvious that some people aren't smart. And you might have thought they were smart, but they aren't. If you were smart, you could have did what I did. There was no harm in it. It's $5. Oh shit. They're on the decks. I can sell them. And then tell everybody, yeah, go sell them. It's profitable. So, yeah, man, y'all motherfuckers are some damn weirdos. Y'all some damn weirdos. And it makes me like ashamed that I was even, you know what I'm saying? Man. Shout out to you for the first mover. Yeah, that was an alley right there. That was an alley-oop. I ain't even talking about K for K. I'm talking about whoever. The shoe fits, wear it. Gotta love everyone not knowing where they are down in Kruger. Like, I know I might be, I know I'm not, but some of this stuff, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not trying to prove it, but cause that's not why I'm even here. Like, honestly, I'm not here to try to be right. It's just a side effect of me trying to get it, you know? Yeah, so, of course, if I want myself to win, there's got to be some type of skill. It's the gut feeling, man. It's the gut feeling. It's me. I know me. It will eventually stabilize. Yeah, it'll just, like I said earlier, it's not going to be profitable. Like, you're going to tell your friend, look, go mint some Zen, but you got to wait. It's $5. How long I gotta wait? 30 days. Man, you see what I'm saying? So people are, it sounds like one of those too good to be true, but people want to make money now. And when they can't, it's gonna stable. When they can't, when it when it gets to where to get profitable, you got to lock for a year. You're not gonna. I can't fucking explain it. But the longer you're not gonna be able to make a profit, it's gonna eventually get to where you're not able to make a profit unless you mint for a long time. And if that's the case, then you might as well just buy it. So yeah, I'm out, man. I ain't got to convince y'all niggas, man. Y'all don't want to do it. Stay broke, man. I'm doing this shit. Bruh, max mint is really that simple. Because at least for right now, I don't know about the future, because it might become a period where it's not profitable at all. Hex kitties. Oh, Zen. That shit even look like Hex. That's crazy. Pyrozen. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, when's somebody gonna make a damn Pyrozen? Zen 2. Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, staking your mints? Nah, I ain't staking yet. I don't have enough. I won't stake till I got a ton. Proof of a Week Zen. Oh, that's funny. That's a cool name, actually. Appreciate your openness. I'm trying, man, because that's the way, man. Because if you try to hide stuff and hide how you feel, it just makes this shit impossible. You gotta chill and just be yourself. That's much more sustainable. That's how I'm able to do it. To even be here. Super simple mints in sell by Hex. Hey. Yeah, it's funny because at what point do you stop selling it though? Where you kind of want to get some for the up move. Because yeah, we're saying mint and sell, but when does mint and hodl become? This is really crazy because it's different because you're buying it with gas. So for some reason you feel like you got to make your money back. You're like, oh man, I got to sell all this. But you only need to make your $5 back. You can just sell the 5 and just keep the rest of the Zen. That's all you spent. Because that might be the play right there. Is everybody's just dumping all this in they get. And they don't end up with any. And that's why MEXC has so much. Yeah, I don't like when I get into that. Even though like sometimes I read the chat and something someone says turns me into a fucking salesman, and I don't like that shit. I'm not here to fucking sell this shit to you. I'm here to learn. I'm waiting on somebody to teach me something. So-and-so has a da-da-da. Should dump around hour of day 1 mint today. I heard that the 1 day mints. Yeah, see, I kind of need to do like a throwaway mint wallet where I can see how much 1 day gets. Oh, I could do it like this. I could do it on the calculator. I had it up this morning. 1 day, let's say 50,000. 51. You can't put periods on this. Yeah, for some reason it's not letting me do decimals. So about 51,000. I think it was like $20. Damn. 11. So yeah, you ain't gonna get out of that. Yeah, you ain't gonna get by. It's not profitable. You meant get 51,000 for $5. Then you gotta sell. That's 10. You gotta trade it. That's like $15 at least. So here we go. Oh no, I'm not. Who's selling this? Okay, so it's only people that's selling now are the people that did 3 day mints. And then tomorrow, people will be selling 4 day, but nobody did 4 day. We just saw that on here. 2 to 3. Now this is missing some data because it says 2 to 3, but it don't say nothing about 4 to 30. So what's up with the 4 to 30? We need the 4 to 30. Somebody tell them. 6 degree. We need 4 to 30. Shit, we need each day actually. Shit. I like to see day 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and scroll through. But I know that's work. All new prices they're gonna use in. That ain't even, I mean, I guess it's needed, but nah, I'm not even trying to think about that stuff. But it'll probably happen. Somebody will build something. Forget Zen. Man, it's just now starting. That's why you broke. Because you think what's next thing? What's next thing? Oh, what's next? What's next? Nah, man. Marinate in something for a while. Focus on one thing. That's the best thing you can do is focus on one thing for a long time from the beginning. Like, come on, yo. This is a layup. What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? No, focus on this one thing. Do this. Focus on this for a year and thank me later. See, then I start sounding like a salesman. I'm trying to, basically, it's like I'm trying to help people. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not trying to, I don't get anything. I mean, I do, but one person coming in, what the fuck is that going to do? You know? So, yeah, I'm trying to help you. Focus on Hex. Wasn't nobody doing that. Nobody was doing it. Focus on Hex. I was like one of the only people still talking about Hex. Yeah, 2 years. I mean, focus on it for as long as you need to, but at least a year. It don't look good on you, retard. Yeah. XEN tools. A threshold has to be established between that price of profitability and loss. Minting will cost more someday. Then the buys will come in. Yeah. If gas prices keep going up, let's actually look at this. I haven't refreshed this. I think this is we're still up in gas though, I think. Let's see. Yeah, this is Zen right here. So before Zen, we were at about, yeah, it had calmed down, bro. So. Like everybody's making this. Everybody's talks about Hex like it's like they married to it. Tired effects. I need to spice up my relationship with a fancy escort. Like that's the mentality. Like everybody. Like it's a woman that you with. And you can't leave her. And like Zen is a bit of higher gas fees if you think about it. Yeah. I've been in Hex for 2 years and I haven't made $1. Really? Impossible. Instead of pricing, wait, can we see it in USD? Oh, okay. I don't think that'd be cool though. Nah. Zen is only being targeted to Hexagon. No, it's not. It's targeted to everybody. Hexagon's the only ones care. And it's way more than just Hexagons. Come on, man. You think that Telegram is just Hexagons? Come on, yo. Look at this. You think this is just Hexagons? I might see a Hexagon every now and then. Where's the Polish chat? Day 1. 3-day. Hold on, let me see that. 3-day minutes worth $44. Day 5. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna get to the 3 days too. But those are day ones. Yeah. So I think it'll actually trend. Yeah, I think the day ones. Man, that's kind of interesting because day ones. Well, there isn't really much of a ladder of those after you get past like 30. Because your day one has to end one day. And most people did it 1, 2, and a long time from now. They either did 1 to 2, 3 days or a long time from now, for the most part. So that's gonna kind of taper off. I think the sweet spot gonna be like these right here. Hold up. Yeah. Not many people did for 100. Yeah, I think Man, this is a monster because now I kind of want to do short, but the short ones don't earn as much. Like the difference between doing 100 and doing 300 is huge. It's like you might as well do it for the max. Let's say, and this is the hard number to come up with, but it doesn't really matter. If we did 100 in, let's say, 20 days, 7 million. And if I did, so that means I'll get 7 million from here. If I did, what's the max? I bet that shit dropping fast, yo. 389, let's see. So we gotta crank this up to like I think we'll do another at least $1 million wallets, right? Let's just say $1 million. It's 25 million because you did a full year instead of half. So yeah. So it's tempting to go for that little pocket right there where it's not many people, but it's already been done for me. I don't have that many, but in a sense I do. And then I think in like a year, it might be it. The second year, this number will be lower, I think. And I think these numbers will be higher. It's just like doing hex stakes, man. What was that? I think that was the meta that said that. Risk-free. Yeah, this chat's pretty live too. This is all today. XEN is hex with no risk. With a shorter time frame. It's wild. That's what I got for 324. Okay. Yeah, I got some. I'm pushing them out, but I'm doing like 3 long ones a day. You know, I might crank that up if this number starts going down. But who knows what I'm gonna do? It's just what I'm speculating. Just to go ahead. Once liquidity grows, I think it will. I think there's the people that are playing it like I'm going to play it. The speculative route and the mining route. You're going to have both teams in the same community. You got the speculators who buy and mint for the speculation too. I think though, the shorter you do it, you're pushing it. Like, I'm wondering like how profitable these long ones are. Like, am I gonna make $10 off these shits by the time I get them? You know what I'm saying? My make them just be worth $10. I hope not. Yeah, 87 liquidity. It's growing. That's good. It's growing while it's going down. That's great. Market cap's going up. Yo, why that walk from Poland? That's crazy. I don't know why that shit is going so crazy. He just saying the same thing. It's all right. Yeah, it's funny. Poland is kind of funny, a funny place because my wife is Polish and I didn't know shit about Poland. But now all of a sudden the whole world happens to be Polish. Every time I see a white person, she's like, oh, he's Polish. It's like every time like somebody's last name comes up on the screen, it's a Polish last name. Hex still kings and it's a possibility. Still not doing a billion. Who said anything about a billion wallets? My shit is set up to where I only have to touch. Only the craziest day was yesterday because I had a bunch of 1 days, and then before that I had another bunch of 1 days, but I don't think I live streamed or anything. Can't remember. But yeah, now I only have the most wallets I'm gonna touch a day is like 3. It needs to be more. But I seen how stressful it was yesterday, and it kind of made me back off of doing like more than 3. Because I was gonna do 10 a day, but now I'm like 3. So Hungarian, it's crazy. The factor is if ETH starts to go crazy in 130 days and then those wallets go unclaimed because gas too high. I think it'll be just like Hex, where that's what people were saying about Hex is you won't be able to end stake. Well, I was able to end all my stakes when ETH gas fees were high. So I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking that these mints are going to be worth more than the gas still. So if the gas is up at like $50 to claim, do you know how much ETH was when Hex launched? Like, come on, guys, this is a layup. It's a layup. We can't be out here missing layups, boys. We in practice. Can't be missing layups. Gas was nothing when Hex launched. Gas was cheaper than it is now. Let them miss, like, yeah, I should. But it's my channel. You know what I'm saying? I want people to, I like when I win because then y'all watch more. So I want people to win. It ain't financial advice. It's just a game. Yeah, it was cents. It was way cheaper. 3 cents. So, yeah, man. It's going to go up with the value of ETH going up. Are you paying 2 fees a mint? No. Well, yeah, you pay 1 fee to claim and then 1 fee to mint. Zen will dump forever. Nah. It'll oscillate to being profitable. That's what the focus is. Profitable, not profitable. Profitable, not profitable. It's like a seesaw. They don't understand it, man. It's all good. I don't care. They don't need to. My wife texts me. Yeah, it's like, and it's a lot of stuff that's kind of baked into it. Like, you got to claim it too. You got to not forget. I mean, maybe not a lot, but some people gonna lose their wallet. Like me, I got a whole bunch of wallets, but I'm pretty good at keeping up with mine. But we'll see. They will understand it when prices rise and they pay $50 a mint. Yeah. You paying more to mint and you getting less coins. What? Come on, guys. It's a way up. We in the adoption habit, people are sleeping. It's like, yeah. It's kind of like too, when you take a stance, it's even harder to reverse that stance because your stance was so strong. Like I said earlier, imagine Richard Hart come out and he like, oh, I love Zen. No admin keys. It's just like Hex. I mean, he did say he liked Hex. Jack. Which debt screen is the best? This is in USDC. Let's check. Let's get the contract address. It's a great learning moment. I like that screen. It's got everything you need right there in one user interface. Right there in one user interface, you can get everything you need. USDC and ETH neck and neck. Take your pick. I'm using USDC. We should look at ETH though. Yeah, it's got the most volume too, because that's what we measuring versus gas. And more down there with 6K. No, 11K. That's dope. And when you look on here, you see some people just smart, man. And I'm one of those people. Look, Zen more. Zen more. I wish this thing would show the fees. Oh, maybe that's why. Yeah, why isn't it? Oh, I see why. Can't put it low enough. Appreciate the two. Yo, what you think about Singularity Not? I don't ever think about those. I think they're promise coins. Zen isn't the promise coin. Zen got more LP than more. Good. That's fine. Yeah, Hex is still the shit. Yes, Hex as a coin is still dope. Don't get it twisted. Still one of my favorite coins. You know, I would say it's taking a bump to Zen right now. For me. As far as like excitement goes and just game theory. Yeah, you ignore the price chart and just focus on minting profitably. Zen does not take anything right. Only thing it takes away from Hex is a little bit of attention for a bit. Don't worry, guys. We'll be back to normal. We'll be back to looking at something interesting will happen with Hex, and like a wallet will do something or something, and we'll be like, oh, sorry, Richard Hart will say something, and we'll be back on there. Don't get it twisted, man. Oh yeah, it's mint time. Like I said, man, bunch of wallets. More than the average person. The average person probably has about 5 wallets. Try and get you 10 wallets, man. 5 times 10, $50. You're gonna need the mint, $100. That's $100 over the span of what? You could do that. You could do that over the span of 10 weeks. Like it ain't nothing, man. Just man, this is who y'all is right here. I'm about to show y'all who y'all are. Hold on, what is it? College. This is y'all right here. This is me.
You're sitting on the couch, you're watching TV, and your life is passing you by. You keep procrastinating over and over. Well, maybe I'll go to school next year, maybe next semester. No, do it right now. They'll work with you after work, or you can go before work. You can do whatever you need to do to graduate. Go talk to somebody right now. They out to help you. You spend all day on the phone anyhow. Why don't you make a phone call that's gonna help you in your future? All you gotta do is pick up the phone and make the call. Why are you making it complicated? It's easy.
You about to walk off? That's an old school American commercial right there. Some of you guys might not get that. Commercial came on every single morning, all day. Everest College, that's it. That's how I feel when I'm talking about Zen. What are you doing, man? Mint some Zen. You're at the computer anyway. You got some ETH in your wallet. Mint some Zen, man. You're sitting at the house all day on your laptop. They went under, damn. Yeah, it's still climbing. So now we can do like, I woke up, I wasn't expecting to see it above 600. Actually, I noticed it slowed down last night at like 500. And I was like, okay, it's starting to slow down a little bit. But C rank only affects it's C rank. That doesn't have anything to do with the amp. This going down. This don't give a fuck who come in. This right here, the amp, I don't give a fuck who come in. I'm going down. You know what I'm saying? What's the other one that go down? I think that's the only one that go down automatically no matter what. Yeah, max turn that goes up off the, so yeah, global rank is important. So it's important to chill. You know, I'm doing my part to spread the game, to spread the network. I need that button actually for that dude. Cause then he say you're sitting at home.
You can do whatever you need to do to graduate. Go talk to somebody right now. They out to help you. You spend all day on the phone anyhow.
Oh, he said, yeah, on the phone. That'll work.
That's gonna help you in your future.
Oh, but that's classic. I need a button.
Anyhow, why don't you make a phone call that's gonna help you in your future? All you gotta do is pick up the phone and make the call. Why are you making it complicated? It's easy.
Bro, that's
you by.
That should say Zen at the end.
Over and over. Well, maybe I'll go to school next year, maybe next semester. No, do it right now. They'll work with you after work, or you can go before work. You can do whatever you need to do to graduate. Go talk to somebody right now. They out to help you. You spend all day on the phone anyhow. Why don't you?
Yeah, it ain't no gold in there like I thought it was. I wish she was like, you on your phone or on the computer? I wish he said computer. Bought more Zen. I think might be a good trade right now. If it's gonna yeah, man, this is like, if I seen this chart, I'm like, man, at least what is this? It looks like shit. Oh, XEN. Yeah. Yeah, I think now light bulbs coming out. People are like, oh shit, liquidity went up, market cap's gone up, but the price is down. Interesting. Got a $500 million. That's pretty good. Keep making wallets. That's the key. That's the only way to get ahead. Either buy some, like if you're trying to play the supply game, which sounds like you are, and I am too. I'm trying to play the supply game too. So I need to either buy it or make more wallets and do them for a long time. I think the supply won't be any worse, not much worse than Hex. Hex is in 600 billion. I think when it's all said and done, I don't think it'll be much higher than this. It seems like it now because of how fast it shot up, but I think it's going to slow down and gradually grow from here. And then the light bulb will go off. And people are like, oh, it's not going to be as high. Trillions? I don't think it's going to be in the trillions, man. It seems like it, but I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's going to be similar to, I think one XEN equals one Hex. I think it's that close to Hex as far as design and everything. The way it was, I think it's like literally he just tried to redo, I think he tried to do Hex in a fair way. And that's why Richard Hart seems a little frustrated. But maybe he's not. The burn feature is people forgetting to claim, and it turns into coins. Like I have a wallet that has 18 million XEN pending, right? You can look at that XEN and say, oh, that's coming. Or I forget, but if I forget it, then you can say you burned it. It's about perspective. So it's a lot of people that's gonna forget, and that's gonna keep the supply going, keep the supply from going too high. It's people forgetting to claim. I bet it's already happening with some of these wallets. Imagine one of those bots, their computer turns off overnight. You know what I'm saying? Closer to PLS. What's PLS at? I remember Hexkins wanted to just go to 1 cent. That's what I'm saying about this. Just go to 1 cent, man. It's 1 penny. $99 club, 99 days in mints, 99 wallets. Playing that supply game. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get saucy. I ain't gonna lie to you, having all the wallets gives me anxiety. What you mean? Yeah, it don't bother me. It's fun. Yeah, it's fun too. Setting up ladders. Hex was fun. It is fun. Setting up a ladder, and then they come out, and then you got one that's coming again tomorrow or the next day. It's fun. And you can only do that by setting up wallets. You can't experience that unless you make wallets. And that's what it wants you to do. It wants you to make more wallets so the global rank goes up. You know, we want the global rank to go up, right? I mean, as a community. I can't believe I said we just now. Like, whoa, this shit, if it's got me saying we, oh my God. That's like.
Pause.
Oh, y'all didn't hear what I said. It's like, something. If I say we, it's crazy. It means I'm really, really into it. I hardly ever say we with Hex because it's like, nah, man, it's kind of centralized. No I out here. I mean, for a coin, like saying we as far as a crypto goes, yeah. It's like, we're in this together. It's kind of like, I don't really do that much. Like I'm trying to get everybody to do something. I don't like it. Million C ranks by Thursday. I don't know about that. It's slowed down. If it gets profitable, don't let it fucking run and get profitable. You know? That global rank will start to pump and make you chase it. Oh shit, I gotta get some wallets in. Fuck. Global rank pumping. That's how it was the other day. It just wouldn't stop going up. I'm like, damn, I gotta keep making wallets. Anyway. Zen Wiper says it'll dump initially. It says that in the white paper. Must be in the beginning because I didn't read that part. Yeah, I recommend everybody read this. Jack Levin, Gematria, Numerology. Your C rank gets worse over time, right? You can't keep your C rank just like you can't keep a T share. Imagine seeing on post that would be crazy with the burn. Yeah, man, I would love it. But at the same time, like Pulse, I don't want to get excited for Pulse. I don't know when that shit's coming. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to get excited for Pulse. I don't know when that shit will even be here. I might be sitting so I'm excited for something. I don't even know when it's coming. Like, what? What up, DJ Pollywood? DJ Pollywood probably the freshest Hexkin as far as drip goes. He on Twitter. I think that's what it is. I would say DJ Pollywood best dressed in Hex. Yeah, probably got drip. So it is what I'm talking about. Don't start making comparisons. That's too much. Like, right. And that rare will be V3 chestnut. Yeah. And what if we're waiting just as long for mainnet as we just waited for V3? Like, come on, man. I ain't got time to be excited about no shit like that, man. I ain't got time to be excited for stuff like that. I remember one time CG said, man, boy, this was back in this was last year, I think. And he was like, man, PulseChain ain't coming out. I said something about PulseChain. He's like, man, PulseChain ain't coming out till 2022. And that was in 2021. And I was like, damn, that's a long time. And here we are, like, towards the end of 2022. That shit, he was actually wrong. Like, he said at the beginning, like, the way he said it was like beginning of 2022. I'm like, damn, that's a long time. So he was still wrong. It's like everybody that says a prediction that's far away, they still be wrong. Man, like, no, I'm saying, man, PulseChain ain't coming out till 2023. It's going to be end of 2023. It still ain't came up. My excitement is all gone by now. Yeah, it's all gone. Eve chart. Where is it? Oh yeah, that's a nice bounce. Yeah, we saw it early, and I was like, man, it cracked, but it was like right here. It was bouncing. Yeah, that's Zen, man. That's people going to this and saying, oh shit, Ethereum is burning a lot of coins now. What happened? When this shit if Zen pushes this shit to negative, oh man, that's gonna be crazy. I want to separate these. I like to separate my volume off my charts. You know, it's just barely profitable. I don't even know if it's profitable, but it's just barely profitable. I truly believe in which I love, can and pray. It's running out of time. I wish this would refresh, man. Let's see if it did. Yeah, it looks like it did. Nice. Okay, so yeah, this flipped, right? Wasn't this one day above here on the top? So now people trying a 2 to 3 day. We need another one. Oh, let's see. Nope. We need like 4 day to 30 day. Yeah, this number is definitely. This number gonna have to be cut tomorrow. Unless it goes up. Unless the price like starts to pump tonight or something. It's kind of funny. Like they might be even. That might be even them. That might be. Let me go back to Zen. Because that wallet that's just buying, this one right here, how much would 200, how much does 200 million cost? I mean, I know slippage. I know. I'm just saying, generally speaking. I mean, only 16% slippage. 29, 30K. Yeah. And I got more than that on the way. So yeah, go ahead. You can buy it. Is that right? Let me see. Yeah, that's 100 million. So it's not as much as I thought it was. Yeah, it's not that much. And they're getting diluted fast. It's like, I'm not sure that's a smart idea, but I guess. I don't know. It's only one way to find it. We gotta wait and see. But they just been buying. Every couple is buying and shit. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, this is gonna go up as people continue to sell. But this will go trend up and down. But it's not gonna, it'll get diluted over time. It's only day 3, so. Looks like they have, we're not trying to remember, they have 43%. So let's try to remember that, 43, and see if it's lower tomorrow. And that's what we document. This is what we do, man. It's not like, I'm not trying to convince you guys to do anything. This is not any advice. We're just checking this thing out. Jack validating for sure. That's a good point. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need to just front run the news, man, every day, few days in the future, and just print watch on the shorted day. I was with you for a second. But yeah, like, you gotta stay ahead of what people are willing to do. So you saying do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? I'm doing for longer than that already. As far as my short term stuff goes. I'm already doing further. I'm already ahead. It's like, at this point, would I say buy, or, you know, it's funny. Would I say just, if you haven't started already, should you buy? Is it better to just buy some? Because you got to do your long stuff first. By the time you get that, I mean, that's if you trying to be like on a big chunk, like this guy right here that just bought 30,000. He could have got more than this with less. So I think this might just be a good entity right here. Because, I mean, you got money like that, you should be pretty cool with waiting. Unless you're just trying to flip, or I don't know. We'll see what we're going to be watching this wallet though. See what the idea is there. I'm thinking trader. I thought it was a bigger player than that though, but yeah. What's the average midterm? Here are the average midterms. 29% due to 3. This was number 1 yesterday, but now this is taking over. But in the next couple of months, I think this is going to be like a wave. This is going to go from 2 to 3 days to 30 to 60 days. You know, I think like in a month, the shortest people will be doing is 30 to 60. And then it'll be 60 to 90. It's just going to keep on going up, and you got to keep ahead, you know. But to get started, oh, you got to lock your coins up for a year, buddy. Oh, no, I'll just buy some. Boom. All right. Wow, he told his face. Yeah, you seen that? They know something or telling us something. You know, if you want to play the conspiracy game. There was only 19 million left on sell side MEXC last night. Yeah, I haven't even, let's look at that. That's something we can at least kind of see. I mean, even though it's centralized, so they could just be lying. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. Is you think you're seeing something, they just put some numbers in there, bro. They just put some numbers. It ain't nothing real. Where is it at? This remind me of Polonius. These are Polonius days right here. I gotta refamiliarize myself. Familiarize myself. Yeah, something. I'm not seeing something right. Okay. Where is it all at? I guess it's in people's wallets. Yeah, you can't see shit. This is gonna tell me total amount is in. Is this the right exchange? There's hardly anything. There's hardly anything. Or I'm not seeing the numbers right or something. This is the real number. That is the only number. This is the real number right here. You can't hide that. Cheap version of Binance, right? Probably had a troll box. But I used to do the order book. I was really into like order books when at a certain point in crypto. I would like look at the order book and try and trade the order book. Oh.
And it's gone.
All right. Yep. I guess I'm out. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Probably.